Good morning, everyone. Our second program is creating a dynamic website. For creating a dynamic website, we have to make our website responsive. The static web page to be responsive. For that, we are going to make use of JavaScript, and JavaScript should be we can use it in two ways. The script, whatever script logic we want to embed, that could be embedded between script tags in the HTML page only, or else we can have an external script.js file that could be called here in the script tags. That scripted file should be given as the source from where it has to take the script. So here I have written a script.js, one more file where I have written all the logic that I want to, how to interact with the DOM elements of HTML. I have written it separately. Let's go through the HTML first. So I have included a title. I want to see the web page title to be dynamic web content, and in the body I have included head tags, h1 tag with an id called title. The text for h1 is welcome to my website, and the paragraph is been given, paragraph with an id of description, which says this is a static description. And there is one button which is for when you click on the button, it has to change the content. The text on the button is change content. So these are the things that I have given. My web page consists of, and I am sourcing this script.js. Let's see the js script. So here, if you see, have written, I am trying to access the elements using the DOM manipulations. DOM manipulations, like title equals to, here I want to access the title and change the title. Okay, so I am trying to access this using document.getElementById by id is a method which takes the id. So if you see in the HTML element for the title, my id is title. Okay, so here I am giving the id which I have given for this title. I am trying to access the title element and the id through its id. Okay, so I have for the understanding sake, I have taken the variable name also to be the same title. Okay, and next is description. Description, we have given it for paragraph description. If you see here, p is description, id is description for that paragraph. I want to access that paragraph also, and I want to change the content of that paragraph dynamically. So here I have accessed it through id. And next is button also, what the id being given as change content button. So let's check it up. So change content button is the id that is been given to button. So I'm trying to access the button also. Once it is clicked, it has to, the event has to be ended. So event listener we are going to write. So for that button, once is it clicked, we are trying to add an event listener. Click, it has to um, go to this function, that is function change content. Okay, if you have, we are passing the parameter as function also. Function also could be passed as a parameter. So what this function change content will be doing, this here are the execution statements, that is title dot text content equals to hello javascript. It has to change its title to hello javascript. Previously, in the html, we have given title to be as welcome to my website. Once the button is clicked, it has to change the title to be as hello javascript. And the description, that is paragraph, whatever earlier was written in html page, that is this is a static description, it has to change to this content has been updated dynamically. And there are other functions also which I have written, but we may not be seeing it in the um execution. So for constant new paragraph, we can add new paragraph to it, append a new child to it. Okay, the one more thing I have written, that is fetch. It has to fetch method. So it has to fetch from where the, this is the url. Okay, it has to fetch the, dynamically it has to fetch the content from this url. And then what it has to do, give the response in a json format. and then the data should be like creating an element, document dot create element, that is paragraph. Okay, and you have to append a child. So otherwise, if the response is rejected, then it has to throw an error fetching data. It has to show an error. Title style dot color, that color should be in a green color. And if you see, the say we are setting a time for the display, that is opacity, uh, for until what time it is going to show me that title, that is javascript. Welcome to the javascript. So it will be displayed until 6000 seconds. Okay, let's see the execution. Here is the execution. So here is our execution. The basic HTML that I have written is here. The title earlier only it is to welcome to the website. As it comes only till 6000 seconds, here it has gone. This is a static description, and the button, as we named it to be as change content. Once we click, what happens? Let's see. See, the content has been updated dynamically. So this will be happening. So see, hello javascript, it has been changed and the content has been updated dynamically. After 6000 seconds it won't be available. Okay, that's the reason it is going off. Once I refresh, you are able to see it. If immediately, if you see the change, the title has been changed, the content has been, the paragraph has been updated. Thank you all. This is your second exercise, first bit.